Niagara Falls, New York may be best known for its namesake natural wonder, the towering spectacle of falling water that attracts millions of visitors annually. And while the falls may be the region's main attraction, there is equally impressive history, culture, and recreation to be found here, which makes the region surrounding Niagara Falls, New York an unsurpassed vacation destination for the entire family. Join us this week. Family adventure awaits in this storied region of Western New York on Wild Adventures. When the first European explorers started coming to Niagara Falls in the 1600s, it was certainly an adventure. As a matter of fact, the Niagara Falls area didn't become even moderately accessible to the rest of the world until two marvels of engineering were constructed in the 19th century. The Erie Canal, which connected the Hudson River with Lake Erie in 1825, and the Roebling Suspension Bridge in 1855 that carried rail traffic from the East Coast to Detroit and Chicago over the formidable Niagara Gorge. Today, the region surrounding Niagara Falls, New York is easy to reach, but remains full of adventure. Just the kind of place sought out by Wild Adventures host Brian Smith for a great American family getaway. Let's join the Smith family in the process of catching feisty smallmouth bass with Captain Frank Campbell in the scenic waters of the lower Niagara River.
The Niagara area is such a great place for family vacations due to the fact that when you're fishing out here, the fishing's A, easy, B, there's a lot of action, and C, you're in a pretty safe environment. And those are all things that you got to consider when you're bringing a family to an area to fish. So the kids really get to catch some fish and have fun doing it. And the most important thing is, you want to keep it fun for the kids. You don't want them cranky at the end of the day. And the nice thing is we can suit what they need as far as length of trips, things of that nature. Hey Mackenzie, the way we're gonna fish today is pretty simplistic. It's almost like fishing off the bank when I was a kid, and probably the way that you fish. All we have is we have a hook with a sinker down below it. It's called a drop shot rig. And what we have on it is we have a Berkeley Alive leech. So it actually looks live, but it's not. We've been catching a lot of fish like this. Hopefully we will today. You think you can do it? You think you can handle it? All right. Anybody catches one fish, that means they caught more than Josh when he was here. All we're gonna do, guys, is we're gonna put our baits out like that. We're just gonna let them go down to the bottom. Now those reels work a little different. That's it. And just, oh, there's one. No, I'm watching.
A day on the water with all the Smith girls. This ought to be fun. I'm glad they're all kind of tired actually now. They'd be trying to set Frank's boat on fire. They weren't. You gonna get in the hot tub? Is that what you're saying? We get back to the hotel? Got to catch some fish first. You got to earn the hot tub. Are you on the bottom? Got one? You got one?
I can't reel it in. Come on, tuck.
All right, Maya, you got him? Keep reeling him in.
Maya's got one.
You got one, Maya. Oh boy, yeah, look at him fight.
I can't.
We're gonna let you nut him. How's that?
All right, that's great.
Come on, Maya, keep reeling, tuck.
Get him up here, Maya, so I can. What do you think of that, huh? Where is he? Where'd he go?
Keep reeling it, Maya.
Keep reeling it, Maya.
Okay, just lift straight up now, Maya.
Lift straight up, Maya.
Oh, it's a big smallmouth. Nice.
All right. All right, Maya. Look at this fish. Turn around and look at the camera, boy. Look at this right here. This is so much fun, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right, Niagara USA, huh?
Wow.
If my sisters do not get any fish, they have to swim back.
Uh-oh.
We made the best.
Thank you,
right.
co-captain.
One more.
Look up at the camera.
How's he feel? Big?
Yeah.
Sure this net's big enough?
There we go. In the water.
So we have your sister letting one go in the back, and now you're catching them up
All
here.
right. What do you think?
You want to
Here's
kiss
your
them?
second one. This one we actually got into the boat.
You got it okay, honey? Good
You
job.
got it? All right.
Just let it go nice and soft.
Nice and soft. Good job.
Nice fish.
All right, Kenzie. What do you think?
Cool.
We finally got one in the boat for you. We didn't lose that one, did we? Let's see that smile. I can't see that smile. There we go.
You got him?
Yeah.
Is he still on there?
Yeah.
You want to nut
All
him for your
right.
sister?
Here, let me reel this up.
I was just saying.
There you go. You can nut it for
All
your
right,
sister.
He
Kenzie.
went up.
Straight up, Maya. Straight
Well, I
up.
don't have.
Straight up, Maya. Straight up. Okay, now in the net. There you go. Yay.
Yeah.
All
Oh
right.
Now that's teamwork.
Yes, it
There you
is.
Stay tuned for more exciting family fishing and adventure from Niagara, USA. When Wild Adventures returns. Welcome back. Wild Adventures TV is enjoying a great American getaway, family style, at Niagara, USA. Host Brian Smith and family have been enjoying some great smallmouth bass fishing on the lower Niagara River with Captain Frank Campbell. And while the world-class fishing is reason enough to visit the Niagara region, the Smith family took time out to sample some of the other significant attractions that make a family vacation to Niagara Falls, New York a truly great American getaway. The falls themselves are the true headliner at Niagara, and there are many exciting ways to experience them. The Maid of the Mist is the area's oldest continuously operated attraction. At Maid of the Mist, a fleet of comfortable boats take guests right up to the plunge pool at the lower falls. Want to get even closer? Take an elevator ride down 175 feet from Goat Island to the base of Bridal Veil Falls and experience Cave of the Winds. Here, visitors can walk the base of the falls on a series of wooden stairs and experience their true power from the hurricane deck, just feet from the relentless pounding waters. For the less adventurous, view the falls from their precipice at Niagara Falls State Park, the oldest state park in the United States of America, or from the top of the falls restaurant located on Goat Island. The picturesque Niagara Gorge extends downstream of the falls several miles along the course of the lower Niagara River to Lake Ontario. Here, visitors will find the unique and charming villages of Lewiston, Youngstown, Porter, and Sanborn. One of the best places to view the gorge is from the Niagara Power Project's Power Vista. Here, the New York Power Authority not only provides an observation deck and public access fishing platform at Devil's Hole, one of the best fishing spots on the lower river, but they also educate the public on electrical power generation through a series of fun, hands-on interpretive activities. If simply viewing the rapids of the lower Niagara River isn't exciting enough, hop on board a high-powered jet boat at Whirlpool Jet Boat Tours in Lewiston and safely navigate the Whirlpool Rapids with the entire family. It's one of Niagara's most unforgettable attractions. Just be sure to pack a change of dry clothes. At the river's confluence with Lake Ontario lies one of North America's most significant historical sites. The French were the first European visitors to the Niagara region in the late 1600s and quickly realized the importance of the Niagara River as a supply route. The French built two crude log forts at the mouth of the Niagara River in 1679 and 1687, but it wasn't until 1726, under ever-increasing competition from the British, that the French finally began construction on the current Fort Niagara, a bastion that was surrendered to the British in 1759 and eventually came to be controlled by the new United States government in 1796. Yet another chapter of colonial American history lies just east of the Niagara River. The Erie Canal and the villages along it are being rediscovered for their scenic beauty and rich roles in the history of New York State and America's early economic expansion. The Erie Canal was officially opened in 1825 and linked New York City via the Hudson River to the Niagara River, the Great Lakes, and the Northwest Territories that would later become the states of Ohio, Indiana, Michigan, and Illinois. Today, visitors can tour the Lockport Locks and the grand old Erie Canal, which is still an important maritime link, on a 2-hour narrated cruise departing from Canalside in Lockport. Bring your family and a camera and enjoy this fun and relaxing cruise through history. As you can see, the Niagara Falls region is flush with exciting activities for the whole family, and it's this unique combination of rich history, unique culture, and exciting recreation that makes the Niagara area shine as an unforgettable, great American family destination. Speaking of families, we're headed back out on the water with host Brian Smith and his family for another world-class fishing experience on the rich and productive waters of Lake Ontario. When Wild Adventures returns. Welcome back. Wild Adventures host Brian Smith and family are enjoying a great American getaway in the exciting and family-friendly region surrounding Niagara Falls, New York. On this morning, they've booked a Lake Ontario fishing charter out of the quaint town of Olcott with Captain Bob Sinelli of Bob Sinelli Sport Fishing. An experienced angler, Brian knows that by booking a charter, he can concentrate on his family while leaving the decisions regarding where and how to fish to the experienced captain and crew. It doesn't take long, and the action begins.
Megan, keep it up about 10 o'clock. Yeah, right, yo. Oh, man, here it comes. It's coming in. It's coming in. Keep him up. Keep up. About 10 o'clock, girl. Doing good. What's up? Look up. Lift it up. All right. First one on the boat. Yay! All right, girl. Give it 5. Keep that 5. All right,
Look,
man.
honey, are you all right?
So, cool. What do you think of that, Megan?
Cool.
That's a steelhead.
That's a steelhead.
Nice job. Thanks for not losing it. You gonna let her go?
Okay.
You guys want to keep some?
Listen to me.
What do you want to do, Megan? It's your fish. You want to let it go or you want to keep it?
Let it go.
Let it go, Megan said. Your Uncle Josh will be proud of you. Excellent. Put it back down, see if we can get another one. What do you think? Huh?
Cool.
Cool, huh? All right. Excellent.
One of the great things about coming to this area in particular with for a family vacation is all the different options. You have Lake Ontario, Lake Erie, Upper and Lower Niagara River. It's all 20 minutes from each other. Tremendous trout and salmon, smallmouth bass, pike, muskie, whatever you're looking for, and it's a 12-month-a-year fishery. Most of the boats are comfortable, roofs, facilities. So it's something that everyone can do. You don't have to be an expert fisherman. You don't need to spend a lot of money on equipment. You call a reputable guide, get out, and enjoy a day on the water.
What do you think, Kinsey? Keep her rod up. Keep her rod tip up. Keep them up. You feel them fighting you?
Yeah.
You feel them fighting you?
Yeah.
All right. They feel big?
Yeah.
Does he? Is he coming in? Here he comes. Oh yeah, he's in. He's in. Ready? 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 Lift him straight up now. All right. Yeah. All right, Kinsey. All right, girl, what do you think, huh? Lift your rod up.
Ready to get higher and smoke now?
Fight really hard? Yeah, did it make you all excited? Jump up and grab the rod? Yeah? Cool. Here, you have to hold him up, Kinsey.
Hold him up. Roy will take the rod for you.
Picture. Make a picture. Hold him up close to yourself like this. What do you think of that fish, Kinsey? Hold him up like this. Hold him up by your shoulder. There you go. Hold him up real high.
Just set in and
Oh, yeah. Show Roy how to do the salmon dance.
If you do it, I'll do it.
Okay, show him.
Okay,
Show him how to do it.
shoes on.
Hurry up. Alright, that's how you do it.
Like this? Over the past 10 or 15 years, what we've noticed is more and more people come up with their families versus just a group of guys. And women and children really do enjoy this type of fishing in particular because it's not very labor intensive. You can kind of sit back and relax. You were first mate on the boat, rods pop, take your turns, and it's easy. You don't need to know where to go. You don't need to know what baits to buy. You don't need any of that. Just all you need is my phone number.
Maya's going.
Maya. Maya, you got it. Hurry up, Maya. Get up there with Bob. Oh, boy, that's a big one, Maya. Can you get it?
Right. He's coming, slow but sure. It's a big one too. I saw him jump out of the water. Big steelhead.
Oh, my goodness. Here he comes. Here he's coming. Feel it, Maya.
Now look straight up. Straight up. Oh yes! Size that sucker! Whoa!
Maya, holy cow!
Whoa, Maya! What do you think of that, Maya? Huh? What do you think of that fish? My goodness!
Look at that
Are you
baby.
speechless?
From western Lake Ontario to eastern Lake Erie to the storied river that connects the two, more and more anglers are coming to recognize the waters surrounding Niagara Falls, New York as one of the premier freshwater fisheries in North America. Add to this the spectacle of the falls themselves and the area's significant historical, cultural, and recreational amenities, and you've got the makings for an unforgettable family vacation. The folks at Niagara USA helped us make the most of our visit to the Niagara Falls area, and they'll do the same for you. Give them a call at 1-877-FALLS-US or visit them online at niagara-usa.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for more excitement outdoors on Wild Adventures. From western Lake Ontario to eastern Lake Erie to the storied river that connects the two, more and more anglers are coming to recognize the waters surrounding Niagara Falls, New York as one of the premier freshwater fisheries in North America. Add to this the spectacle of the falls themselves and the area's significant historical, cultural, and recreational amenities, and you've got the makings for an unforgettable family vacation. The folks at Niagara USA helped us make the most of our visit to the Niagara Falls area, and they'll do the same for you. Give them a call at 1-877-FALLS-US or visit them online at niagara-usa.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for more excitement outdoors on Wild Adventures. From western Lake Ontario to eastern Lake Erie to the storied river that connects the two, more and more anglers are coming to recognize the waters surrounding Niagara Falls, New York as one of the premier freshwater fisheries in North America. Add to this the spectacle of the falls themselves and the area's significant historical, cultural, and recreational amenities, and you've got the makings for an unforgettable family vacation. The folks at Niagara USA helped us make the most of our visit to the Niagara Falls area, and they'll do the same for you. Give them a call at 1-877-FALLS-US or visit them online at niagara-usa.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for more excitement outdoors on Wild Adventures. From western Lake Ontario to eastern Lake Erie to the storied river that connects the two, more and more anglers are coming to recognize the waters surrounding Niagara Falls, New York as one of the premier freshwater fisheries in North America. Add to this the spectacle of the falls themselves and the area's significant historical, cultural, and recreational amenities, and you've got the makings for an unforgettable family vacation. The folks at Niagara USA helped us make the most of our visit to the Niagara Falls area, and they'll do the same for you. Give them a call at 1-877-FALLS-US or visit them online at niagara-usa.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week for more excitement outdoors on Wild Adventures.